Hi Gemini, how are ya? This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own private reading, reach out to me. All my information's in the box below. This is a special type of reading, okay? I tried it on my live today, so I wanted to now specifically try it for each one of the signs. So I'm going to do a pyramid reading, okay? And so pyramid spiritually is about being grounded, right? And building a solid foundation in the earthly realm, but also rising higher to this pinnacle, right? To higher forms of consciousness and what we learn along the way, right? So I thought I'd use the Akashic Records to do that, my tarot here. And I love this deck because I actually, let the images come to life and they all work in sync together. And I'm also drawing a mystery card. I love to use, well, I'm two mystery cards tonight, but I'm going to use this little Line Strider Tarot, take the top card off the deck, put my little hippo, my satellite hippo on top of it, and we'll see how that card plays into the reading. I'll put it over here. Hippo's like, I want to be over here. Okay. At the end. Okay. We'll see what that mystery card's all about. All right, if you want your own type of, if you want your own kind of reading like this, pyramid reading, they are $33, make you hollas, and you get so much information, so much wisdom to help you with, maybe you're in a transition zone, and this could just give you a fresh perspective, and also to let you know that you're not alone, right? This deck also has Ascended Masters and Angels in it. It's just a beautiful deck. So I trust that what Gemini needs to hear tonight, they will hear. If they were drawn to this reading, God, let them hear what they need to hear tonight through this beautiful pyramid that I'm building. The story, let it unfold as you see fit, not what I want to say. That's what I've been releasing that lately, and just going with my intuitive knowing as I'm reading these stories here. So let me start laying out some of the cards. Dog energy, be loyal to those that you love. Yourself first. Unconditional love of self. I'm putting 4 cards on the bottom, Gemini, and then we're going to have 3 cards at the center, or on that second level, 3. So 4, 3, and then I'm going to do 1 card. So we're getting 8 cards. 8 is that abundance mindset as well, right? It's the limitlessness of you, the co-creator that you are, right? The infinity sign, symbol of. Okay, so let's do this. The bottom row is about this builds your whole pyramid. So it's what you could be focused on in this present moment right now. Okay, what's been happening? What are you rooted in here? This is probably the most important row, only because in order to build a strong pyramid, we've got to have a solid foundation, right? So the first card out is the 7 of Pentacles reversed, the 7 of Keys reversed. So look at it in the reversal here. It's almost, I feel like Hangman energy, or this dark, heavy cloud above you. This is about you I've got to stop, and we'll start again. Sorry, Gemini, apologize for that interruption here. Let's get back to this. We're talking about this 7 of Keys, or the 7 of Pentacles in reverse here to start your reading. At the bottom of your pyramid, building the foundation of your pyramid here is this loss. Actually, I always say the 7 of Pentacles is a bit of a you've been investing in something, you've been working hard at something, and you're not seeing any results come of it. You have to take a step back and reevaluate, what do I value? Where do I want to invest my time? After some sort of, I feel like this is a big, heavy loss. It's some sort of burden, a dark part of the past where you felt like you were defeated. Maybe even you felt like The world was against you, or your reputation in some sort of way was hurt or marred, or yeah. It could be a loss of a job here, a layoff here as well. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It does make me feel hangman energy with the rope. Like, I also feel like, yeah, I'm all choked up about this. The need to take a different perspective. Well, I was like at the end of your rope, feeling energy. Yeah, and right next to that is the tower, reversed. So there is like, and it's this tower is called Caught in the Ruins of the Past here. I feel like there was some sort of descent before you are going to ascend, okay? And you do have this rope here to climb up as well. Out of the rubbles, out of the ruins, out of the darkness of the past. There's been some fear of standing up for yourself or change here with the tower, okay? I also want to look at your pyramid, and is it balanced in all the elements here? So let me take a look at that before I continue any further. I have a little bit of earth. That's the only earth in your chart, and it's in reverse. So there's not a lot of pentacle. There's not a lot of material gain, not a lot of abundance coming in, Gemini. And so there's going to be a need to refocus, and I'm going to tell you what to focus on. Because right at the center is the king's chamber of this pyramid. And it's where, if you focus on this, then everything around it will change and is affected, okay? So you got a little bit of earth. You got a little bit of air here. And you got a little bit of cups. The fire is not lit. There's no fire here. But there are major changes coming. Big changes coming. If you resonate with this story today, don't try to make it fit. By now, you'll have already felt like, oh man, especially with these two cards here, you're still processing this. It's a time for you to let go. Climb out of this, the ruins of the past, I want to say. You have a rope. It's like Spirit's sending you a rope, like you have this rope that you can climb out of this. So major arcana is you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 8 cards, half of them are major. So this is not little day-to-day things. This is huge changes in your life. This is also about some sort of divine intervention, a path even being blocked. That wasn't for you. Let it go, Gemini. You are being attended to. Add some. Here's the next card. After this tower, on the bottom of your pyramid, card 22, which is an extra card in this deck. It's the one right after the World card. And the World card is here, too, on your next level. Big time initiations for you, Gemini. Big times lessons learned. Big times uncovering some truths when the Sphinx comes out here. Ooh. Add some, I arrive. Add some, I am here. Add some. This is about how to stay present in the moment as well. Calling this energy back to you, knowing that you are connected with what? Everything and spirit. Look at all the spirits around this feminine here. Okay? Master Builder number 22. And it's a need to focus and take, like, maybe you're going to take some time out here. There's a lot of books to study, to learn again, maybe it's about mediumship here as well. But an angel presence right there guiding you and loving you. Call upon your ancestors, call upon your angels. You are worthy of care, love, protection, abundance, Gemini. I also feel like it's a promise that you're making to yourself. It comes out in the King's Chamber here at the center of your reading. Okay? This is about I'm finding my home. Home is where the heart is. Okay? I'm content. I'm leaving the past behind. Okay? And I've been learning some sort of lesson about divine timing too. The sands of time. The Six of Scrolls is about a mental balance. Swords and scrolls are about wisdom and what you gained along the way. Maybe you've been focused a lot in the past about time slipping away from me, right? See the old, like the hourglass there, right? With the hourglass, though, we flip it over and time starts anew, right? So apply your wisdom moving forward, and everything, trust that everything is happening in divine timing. Balance to the mental body here, the sands of time. And that's your foundation here. Big part of this is letting go of the past, and attending to yourself in this now moment. Staying present is very important. Okay? Maybe you feel like an opportunity has slipped away from you as well. That is not true, Gemini. Everything that is meant for you is yours and will come to you. So surrender to your path, your divinity, to love again. Okay? A cycle of your life has ended. Whether that be like, maybe it was a job that you held for a long time. It was a relationship that you had. Or an old way of thinking or doing things. It's over. You are creating a new life with Uriel here. Uriel and the Sphinx. Card 21 is a 3 frequency. And the Sphinx there is just like, I've already talked about that, like uncovering a lot of truths about self, about the power that you have to heal, to grow, to ascend, to start over again, to trust your intuition again. Okay? When one of the archangels shows up in your reading, it's not in every card here, right? I've already shown a guardian angel protecting you. And I've also, we all have feminine, so this is not a gender-specific reading. It's just showing a feminine there. We all have feminine. And then Uriel showing up. So call upon Uriel here. This angel is absolutely present in your life when this shows up in an Akashic Records reading. Here's the King's Chamber. Right next to this world, like, and the Sphinx is this commitment, the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Roses, and it's in the reversal. So at the heart of the matter, at the King's Chamber here, affecting everything, is a loss. You suffered some sort of loss. It could have been a job you really loved, something that didn't work out, like a new adventure or a new relationship with somebody. And there was loss. There was a big time loss, and your heart was broken. It also could mean there was a separation or a divorce. The commitment, yeah. And so now there's a need to focus too on self-care, whatever that means. Healing your heart, okay? They want me to read this one too because it's so important, Gemini. Okay, our heart does heal. I don't know what loss happened. They're not giving me that specific. It resonates for me. I know exactly. I'm a Gemini sun, so I know exactly what they're talking about. And I've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of hermiting, right? And sometimes we feel like we're missing out on a lot of things, and that's that sands of time energy there, Gemini. And I'm telling you, you're not missing out on anything because you got to recommit to yourself here. The mindfulness practices, the loving of your child heart who just wants to be nurtured and loved, right? Start those engines up again. All right, making an oath or commitment to self. What does the reverse here mean? Okay, so some kind of separation or break in a contract may be at hand. It could be a total severing of ties that you're really feeling too. It could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be with a dear friend, a family member. It's your hopes, dreams, it's love. Okay? Um, it could be a total severing of ties, like a divorce, a job loss, or it could be less intense, such as a temporary separation or a layoff. And I felt that here too with this Seven of Pentacles. Like yeah. And the Tower. It's like you weren't expecting it either. This massive change. This card could also indicate an investment that fails, or a home purchase or sale that falls through. Whatever shape it takes, there's an emotional component that underlies the experience. It will be important to vent your feelings and deal with the sense of loss, but try not to think too catastrophically. The loss or separation may seem difficult now, but you do have the power to deal with it and to get back on your feet again. Sometimes this energy indicates a physical separation. You may have to travel or relocate for business or personal reasons. In this or any other kind of physical or emotional distance, make sure you retain some balance in your life. Also consider this. Have you forgotten your own priority of self? Do you put yourself last and dismiss your own needs? If so, it's time to start committing to yourself. Try not to lose sight of the greatest partnership of all, your connection to the eternal, powerful, and valuable self that is your soul. Your spirit is longing for you to commit. Can you recommit? You've been dealing with devil energy right next to that, Gemini. Gemini, you've been tested. Oh, yeah. Are you going to commit? Like, sometimes for Gemini, we've got multiple things going. We've got multiple kettles, and we definitely don't like to put all our eggs in one basket. But there is a need for commitment to self here, whatever that is. And whatever your creative passions are, whatever you fucking love, the muse. Maybe you've been experiencing some sort of creative block as well. This is the devil in this deck, the muse. And it was in the reverse. So that tells me that you are reclaiming your power. You are focusing on love, on self-love, the cherry blossom there. And your creative flow is returning, whereas it wasn't blocked. So I do see you recommitting to yourself and setting sights on new horizons here on the top of your pyramid. Maybe the rainbow's your sign, Gemini. Here it is. You seen a rainbow lately? That's about hope and blessings. And this captain, he's got his telescope out, and it's always important in these readings here, like, what's he looking over at? I don't have a card on the top of this pyramid, right? What he's looking over at is these mystery cards over here. This is the Three of Swords. In this deck, it's not talking about pain. It's not talking about, that's what it typically is in a tarot. This is about the wisdom that you've learned and setting your course, not on staying in the past, but on the future and on the hope and on the optimism and on the commitment of self here, right? Even on travel, setting your course. The underlying energy is the Death card. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well. Like, there are major changes here, Gemini. The Buddha prepares. That's the Death card in this deck. The card 13. Yeah. Like preparing to start a new journey. Preparing to speak up for yourself. Preparing. The light within is lit. The tree is lit. It's all about knowledge now and moving forward in a new life that you are creating. And let's look at these mystery cards over here. So what is the little hippo on? Setting our course on Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're taking the power back in your life. This is eagle energy. Maybe the eagle is your power animal right now. An eagle says, trust Spirit's got a plan. Spirit's got you. Take a higher perspective here. Okay, set your course. Eagle energy. You're claiming your power. You're living in your truth. You're leading with wisdom here. With the Ace of Swords, it's a new perspective. It felt like Hangman energy here. Things were just not what you've been investing in. You're just not feeling it. right? You gotta make a change. The divine is coming in to make a change. The divine is coming in to attend you, protect you, love you. Because guess what? You're showing up for self. Figuring out what home is. Okay. And what else? Heart and soul card. Boom. Look at this. Gemini. Look at all this unconditional love and emotional healing to the feminine energy that I keep pointing out in this reading today. Star speaks to healing. Okay? Being seen, being loved, loving yourself. Balanced energy here, I feel. Okay, let's talk about it. Do not give in to fear. Maybe even some healing to that throat chakra. I've been clearing my throat quite a bit for you guys, right? And look at all this blue energy here. Heart and throat chakra healing. Do not give in to fear and doubt. Courage is called for now. Face your fear. Look at things objectively. Ace of Swords. Okay? You are safe and all is well. You are safe and all is well. Okay? Fill your fear with love. Love. Okay? Love is guiding you, urging you to break free, and you will succeed. I love that for you, Gemini. That was a fabulous reading tonight. If it resonated with your heart, please do drop me a comment below. I love your comments. I love the interaction. Hit the thumbs up. Remember to reach out to me if you want your own private reading. We can continue this pyramid if you want. I can expand on this. I want to know what's underneath that death card, and I ain't showing you right now. I'm going to peek. It's another 3 energy. Empress energy, you're creating. There's 3s here. There's a lot of 3s here. So the numbers, they want me to point out the numbers that could be talking to you right now. Okay, so 7s. 7s are about changes. 3s, you've got multiple 3s and 4s. Those are the numbers that I see the most prevalent here in your reading. Okay? I love you, Gemini.